Yo, guys, in today's day and age, you probably hear a lot about whether you should bulk or cut, whether, some form of training is better than the other, how optimal something is. And the big thing about, the big problem about this is that you should really only be doing what you want. Like, for example, when it comes to bulking and cutting, if the idea of bulking sounds better than the idea of cutting, not the end result, but just the action itself, like, do I want to eat more and do I want to lift more weight, or do I want to diet down and get leaner? That the action itself is what should be dictating what you do. And if you're like me, maybe you are really like an overthinker and you don't know what you want to do, or you think you don't know what you want to do. So maybe you'll go on ChatGPT or like Claude or something, and you'll upload your physique, and you'll say, okay, here's my height and weight, and tell me whether I should bulk or cut. But the thing is, when you're typing that message, there's something that you want Claude or ChatGPT to say. There's something that you want it to say, and you're like anticipating it's gonna say what you want it to say. For example, when I was like cutting, right, and I was like feeling like I feel so skinny, like I'm in the gym, I'm not moving a lot of weight, I not having a good time, I'm not getting to eat the foods I want to eat, and so I asked ChatGPT, right, should I be bulking or cutting? And before it even gave a response, I was just thinking like, holy shit, dude, ChatGPT needs to say bulk. I want to bulk so badly, but I'm just gonna listen to ChatGPT because apparently ChatGPT is some kind of god. And I don't really even remember what ChatGPT said, but then it came to me, right? Like, I want to bulk, so I'll bulk. Like that should be the end of it. Because like when you're going against what your brain wants, you're doing the wrong thing pretty much, unless it's something illegal. I'm not saying all that to do like be a criminal, but yeah. So when your brain is making these decisions, should I bulk or cut? You might think it's your brain deciding, do I want to be fat or do I want to be lean? But really, your brain knows so much about your body subconsciously than you do consciously. Like maybe it's thinking, okay, I'm still growing. I need nutrients. That's why I want to eat so much food. So I want to train. Like your brain is not going to break down the step-by-step logic to you, but your brain ultimately knows what's best for you. And so if you really, if you think you need a cut, if you think you need a bulk, like unless it's blatantly obvious and you're like severely delusional, which you probably aren't, because then if it's like so obvious, people are going to be telling you like, okay, yeah, you got to cut, bro, you got to bulk. But if it's just like some internal dilemma, you probably already know the answer, honestly. Like if you're really deciding should I bulk or cut, just think about the action, right? Like, do I like doing more cardio? Maybe it's more basketball, playing more sports, or do I really want to eat a lot of carbs, get pumped up, lift heavy weights at the gym? There's no right or wrong answer, but it's basically, what do you want to do? And don't think about what you should do, like what your end goal should be. Don't think about what you should do, like, oh, I should get leaner because if I look leaner, I'd be better. If your body is telling you to bulk, there's probably a reason, and it's probably because when you see yourself in the mirror, you're subconsciously keep getting this feedback from yourself that you need to put on weight. So hopefully this helps you guys.